Alright, good evening. It is 7:01 on a Tuesday, so we are back. We are going to continue with another game from my past in search of glory. So we are playing Quest for Glory 3, which was the first of the Quest for Glory games that came out with the VGA art style that they would use for the third, fourth, and the remake of the first game. The second one was never officially remade, but AGD Interactive did get a limited license to redo it and distribute it for free. So you can play all four with this nice VGA art style, which is what I have done. Now we're up to the third one, so it is time to get Devon the Thief imported to Tarna. So it took a little finagling, but I got the save file all set and ready. So here we go. But before we actually start, I want to just, there we go, take a quick moment and say hello, because I got some rather exciting news this week in that I found out that an article that I submitted to one of the two top journals for my field got accepted. And super excited about that. That's been a long time coming, very edifying, and I'm thrilled, and so that's been really, really nice to find out that something I worked on for so long is going to be in print and people are going to get to see it. So very excited. I just wanted to share that news with you all before we begin. But let us get ourselves situated here. Oh boy, hold on, it's on the other screen. There we go. Alright, character has been successfully imported. Welcome to Tarna. Your character has been imported as a thief. Well, thief. Yeah, alright, fine, I'm a thief. Let's just call it what it is. If you do not feel that this is correct, you can change. And so here's one of the things that they added in the second game. If you were honorable enough, you could become a paladin, which is basically sort of a hybrid fighter wizard with special sort of faith-based abilities. Faith, spirit, they're a little fuzzy on the specifics, but you have resistances against sort of evil and things like that. You're supposed to do good. Now, being a thief, I'm not particularly honorable, so I was not offered the chance to become a paladin. But if I was importing a character like I am now, I can totally just be like, oh yeah, paladin, and respec them everything as we go. But we started this as a thief, we shall continue as a thief. Here's that good music. Love the music in this game, and Alright, so first things first, here's all the stats that we imported directly from the last game. So we maxed out our agility and our vitality. Intelligence was pretty high, but you know, hey, that makes sense. Weapon use is fine, dodge is not great, I don't use it very much. Stealth, pick locks, throwing, climbing, all nice and high. Honor, meh. So let's see, let's get some of these rebalanced here. We can put some new points. We might as well have a couple extra just to get us started. A couple points there. Should boost that. And actually, these are nice, and I can't actually, you'll notice, I can't actually add points to honor. Like, I can only do that through my deeds, my actions. The problem is, I'm gonna steal stuff this game, because that's what my character does. So, nah, not exactly a lot of opportunities to build up that stat. But communication, definitely. Let's see here, what else? I got 17 left. Climbing should have definitely been higher from last game. And my gut tells me I want to just have this a little higher. What do I have left? 7 left? Yeah, it's better to be lucky than good. Like, that's just a truth of life. And a little bit of each of those. Alright. So, if you don't remember from last time what we were doing, that's totally fine, because this game begins with an extensive recap of what has happened since. But to get you quickly caught up, oh my gosh, that music is so loud. To get you quickly caught up, I am Devon Aidendale, a simple thief from the village of Willowsby who went to Spielberg to become a hero, and I did. What do you know? Joined the Thieves Guild while I was there, though. Support your local unions. And from Spielberg, I was spirited away on a flying carpet to the city of Shapira, where the sand turns to gold, and then back into sand, because it's a literal desert. And once there, I helped out, helped restore the emir to the throne, bring water to the people. I hugged a plant in the desert, fought brigands and terror dinosaurs and things like that. And at the end, the Sultan of Shapir adopted me, making me the heir to Shapir. So I am now the Prince of Shapir. I have a bona fide title. I'm not just hero of Spielberg, right? Spielberg was a baronry, whatever. This is a sultanate, and I am the heir apparent. So that gives me a bunch of new clout, a cool dad, you name it. And so now we pick up where that leaves off. I thank you, Rakesh, and my prince, for answering my summons. I have information for both of you. So there's the Enchantress Aziza again, who used to use her little water table to do PowerPoint presentations for us whenever we had a new quest. Oh, as you know, 3 months ago in Razir, the evil Atavis attempted to unleash the genie Iblis in order to rule the world. Oh, here we go. Hi, there's me! That's not the outfit I wore in that game, though. Atavis stood before his hexagram, preparing to unleash the foul Iblis to do his bidding. Hear me, O dark powers! Light the darkness and bind Iblis to me forever! You entered the room and broke the seal of Suleiman by moving the candle. With my dagger? What? You idiot! You have destroyed my spell. Now you shall be destroyed. Nope, gotta dodge. And this was the most aggravating part of the whole thing, was just dodging his spell attacks. So agile. Oh! No! No! Master, help me! You threw your last dagger at Atavis, and he fell to his doom. I mean, it wasn't my last dagger. I was like a dagger vending machine. I had like 30 of them. When Atavis died, his magical power was released, and I could sense the moment of his death. Such a release of power could be felt by skilled magic users all over the world. Still, there is some mystery concerning the death of Atavis. There he is. Oh, and he's going away again. It is very disturbing that the body of Atavis could not be found. Even with all my magic, I cannot determine who, or what, removed the body or what became of it afterwards. I believe the unbinding of Atavis's power could well have other, darker results. Ooh. Now we were again in my house in Shapir, hero. You have become the Prince of Shapir by order of the Sultan, Harun al-Rashid. Could you imagine saying all this to someone who already knew? Like, walking up to, the president and being like, we are now in the White House, in America, and you have become the president because more people voted for you. Like... Rakesh now desires to return to his home in Tarna. Last night I received this message from the sorceress Krisha in Tarna. Please tell Rakesh that he must return quickly to Tarna. There is serious talk of war here, and I think only Rakesh can now bring peace. Oh, like a cell phone from the time. I believe there is more to this war than just the anger of two tribes. I believe that a demon has again broken through to this land and seeks to destroy us all. In 3 days, a magical portal will open in Shapir to take Rakesh back to Tarna. I suggest that if you, Prince of Shapir, wish to truly be a hero, you accompany Rakesh. I've already saved Shapir. I saved Spielberg. Like, what more do you people want from me? Can't the world save itself for a little bit, once in a while? If there is indeed a demon, it is probable that it was released into this world by the death of Atavis. You must stop it and send it back to its own world. Palace of the Sultan of Shapir, 3 days later. It greatly grieves me to say farewell to such fine friends and honored guests. Rakesh, you were a great aid to me, and I sorrow to see you return to Tarna. O great Sultan, it has been an honor to serve you. Uhura, warrior of the Simbani, you have been a most excellent guild master for the Adventurers Guild, and a gifted instructor of combat. Thank you for your services to Shapira. I leave Shapira with a great treasure, my son Simba. I never forget this place, but it will be good to go home again. My son, it breaks my heart to see you leave. You will always have a home here in Shapira. I give you a special gift. Since you have shown such skill with ropes, I give you this set of magical grapnels. They will make any rope act as a magical rope, and will grab and release at your command. Ooh, that's much more useful than having a rope that will simply grab and then detach whenever it wants. Oh, big hug. Big hug from Dad. Sultan, the magical portal to Tarna appears. Farewell, all of you. May you find the peace you seek. It is good to see you again, Krisha. It is good to be with you again, Rakesh. Krisha, you have met Uhura of the Simbani village before. This is her son, Simba. Habari, warrior. It is good to see you again, Uhura. That son of yours looks like a strong and healthy cub. Missouri, Krisha. Thank you for helping me to return. Simba and I need to be getting back to my people. Quaharani. So wait, if caravans are the only way to get around in Shapira, like, why couldn't we just take a magic portal somewhere? Quahari, warrior Uhura. Farewell, Uhura. That's fine, Uhura. Don't say bye to me. See you soon, I guess. You just leave without saying anything. This is the young hero whom Aziza spoke with you. This is the young hero about whom Aziza spoke with you. He is the adopted Prince of Shapira and a most honorable man. I am most honored to meet you, Prince of Shapira. So this is one of the other changes they made, was in the last game, if you ever talked to yourself, in the first game, sorry, the VGA remake, if you ever talked to yourself, you would basically just have a canned, like, oh, mumble, mumble, no control over my life. But here, you can actually say things to people, and that matters, because there's going to be opportunities where the game will sort of wait for you to see if you want to offer up any information or talk or something like that. And that's important. So this is one of those moments where she has greeted me, and the polite thing to do is to say hi back. You greet Krisha. You will always be welcome in our house, young hero. I mean, I could start boasting about what I'm doing, but let's find out a bit about where we are, what we're doing. Welcome to our land, Prince of Shapira. Tarna is an ancient city, and you will find much to do here. Well, I will find some things to do here. We Liontars are a proud race, sometimes too proud for our own good. Most Liontars live in the eastern section of the city, away from humans. I have chosen to live in the western section with the humans. They are as much a part of Tarna as our people. So this is in Quest for Glory 2, the AGD interactive, erase key is too close to send key. Sorry about that, yes. Yes, in Quest for Glory 2, the mouth, you could talk, and that was an important addition, because before you had that parser system, you could just say, like, talk, and it would do it. But here they added the ability to talk to people and, tell about something, or, up your communication skill by greeting someone or saying goodbye. And so that helps, that matters. Alright. But this is one of those fun game design moments where, like, you don't want to have to model a whole city. Just come up with some interspecies apartheid, right? Like, Liontars don't live with humans, so humans are just forbidden to be in one part of the city. Like, just, you know, you save yourself a little bit of time and resources by just coding in some good old-fashioned prejudice and not letting people go to different parts of the city. Phoenix 1300, you knew what I was trying to say. Cool. I mean, I shouldn't assume. I thought that's where you were going with it, but I don't know that for sure. So if I jump the gun on you, mea culpa. Alright, let's see here. We need to find out about this war. There was talk of war, and that matters. I don't care about magic, I can't use it. The leader of the Simbani came to Tarna to ask us to ally with the Simbani against the Leopard Men. The Council of Judgment decided to investigate this talk of war. Good old segregation. It is most unusual for the Council of Judgment to become involved with the affairs of humans. The Council of Judgment decided to send a peace mission into the jungle to speak with the Leopard Men. It was ambushed at night, and only one human survived to speak of it. Rishaka was the leader of the peace mission. Is she dead, then? I do not know. My magic tells me nothing. I do not think so, but that may only be the wishes of a mother's heart rather than true knowledge. Forgive our rudeness, my friend, but Rishaka is our daughter. Krisha, let us speak more of this later. Alright, so we've already upped the stakes here. There's some sort of unbinding of magical powers when Atavis dies, and then talk of war and a peace conference or a peace caravan that's ambushed, and there's only one survivor. I wonder if I'm gonna have to talk to that person. Let me ask about Rakesh, even though he's standing right here. Rakesh is my life mate and my friend. He is also highly respected by the Council of Judgment, and Raja, the King of Tarna, and Rakesh's brother. The Council of Judgment makes the laws of Tarna. I am a member of the Council. The Council will decide whether or not Tarna will go to war. Alright, good to know. What can you fill me in on here? This city and the land around it is called Tarna. It is ruled by many people. My people! It is ruled by my people, not many people, the Liontars. I hope that you have a chance to appreciate the beauty of this place. We will see Uhura and Simba again in a few days, for we will journey together to her village to talk with her people and learn more about the war between the Simbani and the Leopard Men. Well, that's good. It's nice to see her. Alright, tell me about these groups. The Simbani village is about a day's journey from here. And the Leopard Men? All I know of the Leopard Men is that they are a tribe of shape-changers who dwell in the jungle. Ooh. I will spend the next couple of days finding out more information about this war. We can speak more about this later. Fair enough. Okay. I'll tell you what. Say goodbye. You say goodbye to Rakesh and Krisha. Farewell, Prince of Shapira. We will see you later, my friend. Alright, it's time to go out and explore the city. Technically, the first time you have the option to greet by talking to yourself is in Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness, since that was made before Wages of War. If you in the original game, so you have Hero's Quest, then they did Trial by Fire. At the end of Trial by Fire, it says, right, Atavis will return in Quest for Glory 3, Shadows of Darkness. Oh gosh, well, they said something here. Something about, farewell, my friend, in 2 days I'll stand before the Council of Judgment and speak of peace. I would like you to be there as well. We can journey together to the Simbani village. Cool. I think she was... In the meantime, explore and enjoy Tarna. If you have any questions, you will find us here. Enter freely. Almost any time. After all, Rakesh and I need some time to speak to one another after such a long parting. Good day. Oh, they don't want me to come back when they're having Liontar sex. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Now I got a plus. So Quest for Glory 4 was made fourth. It was supposed to be the third game when they were still envisioning this as a trilogy. And then it was after they had done the second one that they felt like they needed something else to sort of raise the stakes and buy a little time before jumping right back in. So they allude to Atavis, but then they push him off. So this one actually does come out before Quest for Glory 4. This one comes out in like 92. And introduces us to sort of the point-and-click system. But a couple years later, we'll get the fourth one, which is the first one to give us full voice acting. which is quite exciting, including Jonathan Rhys-Davies. None other than like Gimli himself narrates it, and hated it. Hated working on that game. He called it the game from hell because apparently the production schedule was a nightmare, and he had to do takes over and over again, and I guess it just never ended. Oh hi, you must be the Prince of Shapira people are talking about. Wow, I've never met a real prince before. Welcome to my apothecary, Prince. So, of course, I'm out in Tarna. I'm just going to go strolling around. First door I see, I find the apothecary. So let's try and up our communication. Say hello. Say hello to the apothecary. Oh, hey, man. Good to see you. You know what? Let's take a seat. There we go. Now we're chatting in style. A pool of her tears? Exactly. Sometimes voice acting can be, I should play King's Quest V, but what can I possibly do that the Mostly Walking crew didn't? Like, they just... That tree is in a pool of her tears? Alright, so let's talk about the apothecary. My name is Salim Nafs. That means healthy soul in Arabic. In numerology, I am an 8. I'm also a Libra. Oh god, this guy's crunchier than granola. Oh, I don't want to know any of those things. Tell me about your apothecary. This is the place to purchase pills and potions. I call it Salim's Holistic Health and Happiness Eclectic Energy Emporium. And you can, but you can call it an apothecary. I carry crystals and promote peace and pyramid power. How may I help you, sir? Oh, jeez. What do you got for me? Pills, potions? Actually, what do I have of my own? I haven't even looked at my inventory yet, so let's take a peek here. The herbist. Yeah, exactly. Welcome back, Leaky. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, I packed light. That's way less money than I earned. I mean, stole. I mean, earned in the last game. Fine dagger. It's a long dagger suitable for close-in fighting. And that's another fun change that they made here. I go through hell when I play King Quest V. They tease me, Cedric dies, but they keep bringing him back. This is something else they changed. So before you had to always keep one dagger, because if you accidentally threw them all away, you would end up in close combat with just your fists and it wouldn't work. Now you specifically have, a longer blade for, thrusting and slashing, and you can then throw without worrying about throwing away all your daggers. Because here's my throwing daggers. And I have 14! Look at that! I'm loaded. Got a full clip. It's beautiful. An all-purpose dagger balanced for throwing. That's great. Brought a water skin. Got some spim rations. Last game, you'll recall, I accidentally bought a month's worth of food. We have to remind you to visit the She now. Which honestly makes more sense. Note from Shima. Oh, what is Sheldon, it's fine. It's fine, buddy. You've never had it so good. My cat's freaking out over here. The outside of the note reads, To Shala, in Shima's flowing calligraphy. Before you left Shapir, Shima asked you to give this to the kata in Tarna. Is it a little racist that all the kata seem to know each other? Like, everywhere I go, they're like directly related in Shapir, or, what, there's one kata in Tarna, and of course Shima knows who it is. Feels a little. So let's see what we have here. We have poison cure pills. I got 7. That's awesome. 8 healing pills. I have mana pills. Why on earth would I need mana pills? That's weird. Okay. And my toolkit, of course. Alright, so tell me what pills you got for me. 1 pill makes you better. 1 pill makes you well. And the ones that give you mana are the other ones I sell. Just ask Salim. I'm sure you'll find them swell. If you want to be well, hey, stop eating cardboard. Find a new hobby, cat. Good heavens. My Sheldon boy is he's all agitated tonight. He didn't like the thunderstorm earlier. If you want to be well, my healing pills are made of homeopathic herbs. Unfortunately, I'm all out of feathers to make more. A feather is not an herb. That is how it is with kata. They mention it in the second game, I believe. I get it, like, it's supposed to be tight-knit, and from a game design, it totally makes sense to have a fun callback. but it also feels a little weird to have, like, well, they all know each other. Like, All right, tell me about this feather that you need. To make the healing pills, I need the feather of a honeybird. The happier the honeybird, the more effective the pill. If the feather is of an ex-avian, then the pill is a dud. You need to get the feather non-violently. It's not really how I do things. But tell me about the honeybird. The honeybird is, well, kind of a bird, you know? It has wings, and it's got this thing about honey. It would be really cosmic if you could bring me a feather. Alright, so I gotta acquire that feather. I'm already racking up quests here, see? In addition to having to solve a war and keep my eye out for any after effects of Atavisa's power releasing, I now have to find a bird and take away one of its feathers. Alright, what about, he doesn't have stamina pills, it looks like. What about poison cure? When you're vexed by bad vibes from venom, you need to reorient your chakras and balance your body. My pills are totally pure, all-natural ingredients with good karma cookies and crazy good lovin'. Take them before or after you get hurt, they'll make you feel good. Okay. He certainly does have... what about potions? I'm really a lot more into pills than potions. Tarna doesn't have a recycling center for potion bottles, I'm afraid. They're a little behind the times, you know? But hey, I think I do have a recipe for one potion around here somewhere. Did your horoscope say anything about needing a potion to dispel magic anytime soon? Yes, I've needed a dispel potion in every game in this series so far. I'm gonna need it again, I can just feel it. The Potion of Dispel, tell me all about it. I've never sold one of those. I'll need to look it up in my book. And there he goes. Phoenix 13,000. Katas are social creatures and considered to be all related to each other. And yet, you know, that's totally fine. Good for them. You know, different species do it different ways. Hey, check this out in my pharmacopoeia. Wow, man, I've already got most of this stuff. There's the bee's knees, the cat's meow, if you will, the ibis's eyelashes, and a clear amethyst crystal. Out of sight. So, like, all I need now is some water from the pool of peace, a gift from the heart of the world, and, oh, yuck, the fruit of a venomous vine. That really shouldn't be too much of a problem for a hero like you, should it? Have I introduced myself as a hero? Like, is that just something he's assuming because of how I'm dressed? Maybe if you can get the missing ingredients, I'll make you up a Dispel potion. Plants are like people. They love to share their hopes, their dreams, their finest feelings with you. Have you hugged a tree today? Well, actually, I have. Tell me more about this tree. Boogie with the baobab, and polka with the palm, mambo with the mango, and fandango with the fronds. I have these really neat dreams about dancing with a tree. I dream I'm in this, like, desert place with, like, golden sand and stuff. I'm dancing with this tree, you know? And it, like, changes. Suddenly this tree's like a woman, and she's beautiful. It's really magical. Do we know anyone like that from our previous travels? You know, the person who I was permitted to help but not truly redeem because I was not allowed to fall in love with her. Oh, the little dingy noise tells me I did something right. You tell about how you helped the enchanted tree woman Julinar regain some hope while you were in Shapira. How extraordinary! The girl of my dreams is real! I'm so thrilled to hear it. I will leave for Shapira on the next caravan there. Whoa, 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 sit back down. We're not even close to done here. Like, I need things from you. Leave another time. Alright, so let's, Hey, this money's funny here. You need to take a trip to the money changer downstairs to get some of Tarna's cash before you can buy something here. Alright, fine. You say goodbye to the apothecary. Live long and prosper. Have a splendiferous day. Alright, let's stand up. Let's get back out. There's my communications up. Honor's up just a little bit. Nice. And I've already earned some puzzle points. Although this game has a really fun little glitch in that it's impossible to actually get a perfect score. There were some things that they did when they were balancing it. You can't actually get to a full 500 points down like pretty much any of the quest lines. So here we are in the bazaar. It looks pretty active. Looks fun. And the money changer's up this way. Let's get going. You enter the north end of the bazaar and witness a dispute. What are you doing? That is not right! Stop him! Thief! Thief! Well, if he's a thief, let's go ahead and trip him up. Yeah! Threw a dagger at you. I'm the only thief in this town. No stealing. The matter is under control. This man is to be taken before the Hall of Judgment. All wrongs will be righted. You, stranger, shall accompany us to the Hall of Judgment as well. Now, the Council of Judgment has just, like, the best music in the game. Like, it just has such good gravitas. You are led by the guard to the Hall of Judgment to attend the judgment of the thief. Oh, the Council of Judgment has determined that you, Harami, have broken the laws of Tarna by taking things belonging to others. You have shown yourself to be without honor. Do you have anything you wish to say before you are named honorless? Hey, big deal. Then by the judgment of the Council and the laws of Tarna, you, Harami, are now formally named honorless. So you have acted, so you shall be. The honorless one must leave the hall. Him just strutting his way out. Not a care in the world. The Council of Judgment now summons the Prince of Shapira. The Prince of Shapira did willfully throw a dagger at the back of the honorless one. It is against the laws of Tarna to harm another. Uh-oh. The honorless one is no longer a person, therefore the human harmed no one. Acknowledged. The Council of Judgment therefore commends the Prince of Shapira for aiding in the capture of the honorless one. Oh, isn't that awfully convenient? Well, you're welcome. King Raja orders Rakesh and the Prince of Shapira to meet with him in his chambers immediately. Now that's a regal fella. You may enter into the presence of Raja Tarna. Raja Tarna, I stand before you. Rakesh Tarna, you stand before me in honor. This is my friend, the Prince of Shapira. You tell the king that you are honored to be in his presence. Prince of Shapira, you stand before me in honor. Court culture really is so elaborate and confusing. Rakesh, you brought along this Prince of Shapira to help you bring peace? How can a human be of such service to a Liontar? Oh, and a little racism, too. You, puny human, how will you aid Rakesh? Rakesh has called you a spy. Do you think you can sneak around and watch the leopard men without being discovered? A spy? I mean, I wouldn't say no to being a spy. I'll take that. You answer Raja's question. Very well. So this Prince of Shapira has come to bring peace and harmony to Tarna? You grow too old, Rakesh, if you must depend upon a human for help. Your age has made you cowardly and taken away your honor. Now wait a minute, hold on. You defend Rakesh's bravery and honor. You need a human to speak up for you now, Rakesh. I do not need to defend myself to you of all people, Raja. Rakesh, you of anyone should be demanding war instead of talking, oh gosh, about peace. Thumb hit the button. The truth of what has happened to Rishaka has not been determined. When I know for certain about Rishaka, I will deal with the matter myself. I do not need all of Tarna to suffer the horrors of war for my daughter. Revenge for the sake of revenge is pointless. Mindless revenge is pure stupidity. Whoa. Rakesh, you... Human, do you have anything important to add to this conversation? You speak of how Rakesh helped you in Shapira. You are fortunate, Rakesh, to have such a defender of your honor. Human, you may leave our presence now. I wish to speak further to Rakesh. You tell Raja farewell. I mean, I don't want to say that I nailed that, but I'm pretty sure I did just fine. Real good. Alright. You're on the upper plateau of Tarna. You have a nice view of the city below you. You see a huge stone statue of a man with a lion-like head. You see the entrance to the Temple of Sekhmet. Temple, huh? Oh gosh, this is gonna take forever. What time of day is it? It's day 1, a little past noon. Also, you don't have the clock anymore. You're now like night approaches. Nope, you literally get the sun like going across the sky. It's kind of cool. Phoenix 13,000. So what are you playing as? I am playing as the thief. In part because when I started, I wanted to do a full playthrough, Quest for Glory 1 through 5, and I'd never played the second game's VGA remake as a thief. I'd done it as the other 2 classes in a standalone game, but I really wanted to try and do it all the way through as the thief, so that is who I am right now. You enter into a huge hall dominated by a statue that you think must be Sekhmet, and then I lost the rest. The major feature of this temple room is the giant stone statue of a Liontar. It's positively awesome, and I'm not lying. Ooh, boo. You can increase game speed to make your player run. Second game VGA. Yes, so the second game, Trial by Fire, had the it was only done in EGA. And, I don't know, maybe it was 5-6 years ago, AGD Interactive got a limited license to remake it as a VGA title, and it's free to download. And they also got permission from Sierra to remake King's Quest 1, 2, and 3 as VGA. And they're actually really solid. They're very fun, and have their own little fun twist on them. And so I wanted to try and do the VGA the whole way through. So yes, when I say the second VGA, that's what I'm referring to as the AGD Interactive remake that they did. All right, so let's take it here. Are they considered VGA? King's Quest? The original ones, no. But the remakes that AGD did, yes. Oh. Uh-oh. We got a Liontar coming in here. How dare a human defile the sanctity of the Temple of Sekhmet? Be gone! Hold on. Hello. You greet the priestess. You do not belong here, human. Leave immediately. Leave this temple before the goddess Sekhmet herself smites you for this blasphemy. The statue starts to move. In my temple you will speak only my words, not your own, beloved. Whoa! Definitive proof that their god is real. Human, doer, changer of worlds, releaser of darkness, thou hast not yet been judged, and a future cannot yet be weighed. Yet thou hast already created a future for weal or woe. Should it be woe, then the towers of Tarna will fall, and the blood of my Liontar people will flood the savannah. For the darkness before us rises from the darkness behind you, and you must confront that darkness. Your couch and stuff in riddles, yet more I cannot see until you are judged. Leave us now, and return with the gem of the Guardian. You shall then be weighed and judged, and a future can be seen. When you have been judged, we will reveal a future for you to make or unmake. Okay. So this is a really intense first day. I traveled however far the distance is from Shapira to here. I met an apothecary and told him that his literal, like, private dreams are actually, like, visions of a real person, threw a knife at a complete stranger and got rewarded for it, and then met with the king and was spoken to by a god. And it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. That is an intense first day. King's Quest and AGD remakes are better in my opinion. The rest of the series makes more sense. I'm surprised GOG and Steam don't have them in their collection. However, I suppose it's because the games are free. I mean, right, like, I think the license that was given to AGD was very specific about, like, you know, you can distribute these, but, like, that's it. And they weren't able to make any of the others, which is a bummer, because I really would love to see a remake of the fourth one, Perils of Rosella, because that one can be a real challenge to play. And I think a VGA remake would be gorgeous. And it was, for a long time, the only one with a female protagonist until we got to the 7th game. All the other ones were either King Graham or, you know, you've got 2 where you play as Alexander. But yeah, you had the 4th one, which was all her. All right, so so now I have to go back to the Money Changer because I still don't have any of Tarna's currency. By the way, you get more puzzle points by chasing the thief. I don't know, I like Perils of Rosella as is. I always like throwing I know for the fighter, you're supposed to chase him. For the magic user, you're supposed to calm him, and then you get yelled at about using magic on the streets of Tarna. And the official, unofficial strategy guide, the narrative game that, or the narrative book that the Coles wrote, always has the thief throwing the dagger, so I go for the dagger. It feels more thematic to me. Alright. Here we go. Money Changer. Naharik Said Effendi, good day. I am the Money Changer, Dahab Kalis. Do you wish to exchange some foreign coin for the money of Tarna? You know what? I do. You greet the Money Changer. May you have a good day as well, Effendi. Say yes. Exchange all. Katir Karak Mamnum, Effendi, many thanks. Alright, so what's the exchange rate? What did I end up with? Oh, actually, that's not bad. 180 royals. Okay. Oof, good. You know what? I haven't saved yet. Let's get in on that. Don't need an autosave. Well, I mean, I do. We're not over-racing that, but... Okay. Majambo Buana. You greet the leather worker. Missouri Buana. Tell me about your goods. I have many animal hides and leather items for sale, as you can see. I make things from leather. Boy, this guy is a real fountain of information. Ah, but a water skin. There we go. It'll cost me 200 commons. You can never have too many water skins. Let's go ahead and bargain down. Does it not? Oh, it doesn't allow me to type in a number? Oh, I have to click here. Something I say when playing King's Quest VII. Valiance is like, oh no, I lost my daughter, but I must find her by walking as slowly as possible. Yeah, I mean, well, that's like the running joke in any event game, right? It's like the main quest is so urgent, so you will do weeks of side quests before you finally like make it to Whitehall or right before you actually go where you're supposed to go. All right, I'll give you 160 for the water skin. That is too low. Oh gosh. He dropped his price a whole 4 commons. What if I... Alright, what if I raise it a little bit, try and meet him halfway? That is still too low. He dropped it another 3. Ongezdo Kigado, Buana, give me more. What about that? That is too low. That is still too low. Give me more. I guess 192 is the best I'm getting out of this guy. Fun fact, you can hold the mouth button on the water skin seller to increase communication skill. Oh, is it like an exploit? Like, do I just click it on him and hold it? And it just like slowly, it just like ticks up without actually talking to him? At max skill, you can buy everything to half rounded down. Huh. Interesting. I didn't actually know that. Missouri, Buona, it is good. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy 2 of those. He nods in response. You pay for your purchases and put them away in your backpack. Uh-oh. Yep, full exploit. Okay, woof, no thanks. Apparently putting away the water skins really taxed the the system for a second there. I now have 3. Okay, good. What about this guy? Fruit! Fruit the finest of fruit! Does your mouth not crave the sweet juices of a passion fruit, Effendi? Actually, I love passion fruit. Naharak Saeed, Effendi. May you have a fruitful day. Thanks, buddy. Mixed fruit, huh? You can never have... let's get some ration variety here. I've got my Spim cans. But let's go ahead and here. What do you say to... What would you say to 42? Would you, wealthy beyond dreams, quibble with a poor man over a few commons? Who ever said I was wealthy beyond anything? What about this? This is the finest, freshest fruit you can buy. Surely such quality demands some respect and more money. Please, sir, buy my fruit for a copper. It literally saves a starving child. Or I could buy from you. That also works. My children need sandals, and you quibble over mere commons. How can you cheat an honest merchant so cruelly? Fine, give me it for 48. All right, fine. 49. Very well, Effendi. You will make me a poor man while you enjoy yourself with my fruit. Don't try and guilt me, fruit peddler. 1,000 thanks, and may you enjoy each delicious bite of your purchase. Just apples, though. Right? Like, don't try and guilt me over your fruit. I mean, it's literally the same icon from the Quest for Glory 1 remake. There's only one person whom you can buy stuff below half price and any communication skill. Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, for the most part, money is no object in these games, so I don't really lose sleep if I'm not bargaining that much. I just do it because I feel like I'm supposed to, you know, like Monty Python. He won't haggle. Won't haggle, right? I'm here to haggle. I see a colorful assortment of mixed fruit. I don't really need any weapons at present, but I'm going to come back down this whole aisle. Let's go the other direction. Beads, beads, very fine beads. You greet the bead maker. Naharak Saeed, Effendi. I mean, you never know when you're going to need beads. Very good beads, 95 commons, Effendi. I don't think she speaks very good beads. Yeah, alright, I don't think I'm going to negotiate with her. Good, Qatar Karak Memnun, Effendi. You pay for it and put it away in your pack. You tell the bead maker goodbye. Beads, very good beads, Effendi. The dog jerky seller. Oh, that guy's a riot. With which merchant am I trying to speak? Alright, come on here. Up we go, up we go. Fresh fish, Effendi, just out of the river and still writhing in their death throes. Wow, you pitched that all wrong. He doesn't sell dog jerky, he is a dog selling. Oh yes, I remember the dog-headed salesman who sells the jerky. I mean, do we know for a fact that it's not dog jerky? But yes, I do recall that he is He's rather a pitiful individual. You say hello to the fish seller. Hello, Effendi. Nice day. You feeling hungry? Maybe yes? Fresh fish. Alright, what do we got here? Buy fish. You know, let's pad out the rations. Let's pad out the rations. And you will accept my offer of 44. If I sell my fish for such a price, my sister will be very angry. You sell your fish too cheap, says she, but for you, Effendi, I will make a deal. Ooh, he came all the way down to 49. What about 47? It is a very fine dried fish for such a low price, Effendi, but you are a good bargainer, says I. Ooh, he accepted it. Purchase. Thank you. Thank you very much, Effendi. May you never have a day without fish. I mean, I personally love fish, but no. Pay for my purchases. All right. I mean, gotta stock up on equipment, right? That's the thing here. Say hello, goodbye. How are we doing, by the way? What's the, what's my thing? My honor has gone up again. My communication skill is skyrocketing. What a life I'm having. Oh boy. No, fresh fish. We're done with you, fish man. We're moving on. I like this guy who's confident enough to not wear a shirt in public while he sells ropes. Oh my gosh, it's me again. What is it with these games adding bald guys with goatees? Ah. Greetings of a glorious day. Buy a rope, Effendi? All adventurers can sometimes use a rope. Boy, you solid pitch. You say hello to the rope maker. A pleasure to see you again, my friend. We've just met, sir. Can always use, especially now that I have my magic grapples. I could use a rope. And you will take a little bit of a discount. I will accept your offer, and you shall own a fine rope. Ooh, dang, I should have gone even lower. Alright, that's fine, though. 1,000 thanks, Effendi. May your rope always be at your service. Oh, hold on. We're putting things in our backpack at the moment. It's slowing down. There we go. Haha! I now have my magic grapple hook. This is an incredibly useful tool for a second story work now that it has a rope attached. You know, a guy who sells ropes. You put your thumb upon your nose with your hand held perpendicular to the face and fingers outspread. You wiggle your fingers while crossing your eyes and patting your belly, just as you were taught in the famous Adventurers' Correspondence School for Thieves. Oh-ho, one of the brethren, eh? I am not, but when I was younger, I knew many in your profession. I was a tightrope acrobat in my youth, and many with your skills would come to have me teach them acrobatics. But Tarna is no place for brethren. There is no guild here, and no place to sell items. I know, it's kind of like the thief class was an afterthought in this game, because the quest lines for the paladin, fighter, and mage are outstanding, and thieves don't really have an awful lot to do. Well, that was quite impressive. Look at him go. Oh, and he's jumping and flinging around. Wow. Acrobatics are simple, really. You need to train your body to move correctly. Once you have mastered that, you can jump and do tricks to amuse yourself and others. More than that, someday you may need to quickly avoid something, and your body will know how to react. If you are interested, I will be happy to teach you for 50 royals. It is a skill well worth knowing. Ugh. This is a paywall, because unfortunately I need this skill as the thief, and he knows that. Nope, no need for rope. You pay Rashid 50 royals. Rashid then shows you some flips and gives you some tips about maintaining your balance. You practice with him some, and you now have a better feeling of balance. You are a most skilled pupil. With sufficient practice, you will be a skilled acrobat. You need to practice frequently to master these skills, though. And then you just press C. You say goodbye to Rope Maker. Hey, see you later. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a kata. Greetings, Effendi. May I interest you in my carvings of wood? You say hello to the kata. It is always a pleasure to speak with you. It is a pleasure to speak with you always. You tell about your adventures in Shapira. It is such a pleasure to hear news from my homeland. I cannot express my happiness from your story. I mean, what are the odds, right? It's got to be the guy. I am Shala, a kata from the land of Shapira. Shala, I got something for you. Thank you for your kindness in bringing me this note from my Aunt Shima. It is so wonderful to have news from home. It is sad to be so far from Shapira and those for which I care. You decide to buy the carved leopard. Really? It will give me great pleasure to give you this leopard as a gift, my friend. I hope you will accept it as a token of our friendship. I will take it as payment for the letter I brought you. Wooden leopard. It's a beautifully carved wooden leopard. This drummer looks like he really enjoys his music. Let's see, can I give him a tip? You stealthily swap your common for a royal from the cup. Oh, as the thief I just stole from the little drummer boy. Oh, I'm the worst. I can't tell if my honor is up because I gave him the letter or if it dropped at all because... Also, my agility shot up 30 points. Wow. That's totally worth the money to like skyrocket that skill. Ooh. Alright. And I got paid a little bit to help him out. You greet the cloth seller. I am honored, Effendi. What do you got here? My cloth. You don't really see anything you need right now. And that's a classic thing. If you can't buy it, you don't need it. Alright, so we've got a robe for 10 royals. Wow, that is a little bit pricey. Now I know I need that if I am a fighter. Not exactly sure that I need it right now. So, we're going to say no thanks. You say farewell to the cloth merchant. Farewell, Effendi. What about these two? Good day, Effendi. Amulets! Protect yourself from all misfortune. Amulets! You greet the amulet seller. Good day, Buona. Can I interest you in an amulet? Tell me about your amulets. Buona. Amulets are magical and can do many things. I have amulets of protection and prevention. I have amulets of attraction. All amulets are guaranteed to work when used correctly. I sell these magical items for a mere 30 royals. Do they work though? You look around the stand at the various amulets of dubious quality, and you decide to waste your money elsewhere. Now see, if this was a quest for infamy, it would let me buy that amulet, and then it wouldn't work. Good day, master. How may this worthless son of a dog serve you? Perhaps you would like some meat? May I please sell you some meat, please? You greet the meat seller. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, master, hello. Meat? You want to know about my meat? You actually want to know about my meat? How wonderful, how glorious. You're asking me, miserable mongrel of a meat merchant, me about my meat? Alright, talk less. Yes, this is the meat for you. It's the flesh for a pharaoh, meat made for monarchs, the sustenance of sultans. We have rump roast of rhino, withers of wildebeest, and aged ankle of antelope. There's the stew of the gnu and the zebu too. There's fillet of frog and foot of warthog, the tongue of a tapir done in by a rapier. I have the brains of a baboo, the lungs of a loon, and the heart of a hippopotamus, and the pancreas of a platypus. The alliteration is killing me. Choose, oh my god, he's not done. Choose from cold cuts of camel, sliced slithers of sloth, my choice chops of cheetah, or bushbucks in broth. Oh, That was exhausting. Okay, you know, let's take a look. What do you got here? A meat ration. Ooh, and they are cheap. But you know what? I've already bought fish and fruit, and nothing he just described to me sounded appetizing. So let's head on back. Oh, fresh fruit, Effendi. Nope, don't mind. I'm just slipping past. So let's see, what do we got here? This man is a lively and active salesperson who has weapons. Salad oils. Oil is very important as a thief. You see a wide assortment of battered pots and pans. A stand with bottles of honey. I need honey for the honeybird. What? Oh, I don't have any magical ability. What time is it even? Ooh, the sun is setting on day 1. Alright, let us conclude our business here. It would be a good day for me only if you buy some oil, Effendi. Oh, my. Olive oil. Let's barter you down. Very well. You have out-bargained me, and I shall remain a poor man forever. Gosh, they really lay on the gilt thick here in Tarna. May you slide easily and quickly through life, Effendi. You pay for it and put it away. A most glorious and lovely day, kind sir. Can I sweeten your life today? You greet the honey seller. Good day, Effendi, good day indeed. Gonna need some honey. Surely you do not seek to cheat an honest honey seller out of a few commons, Effendi. That will do nicely, good sir. You are most generous and kind, Effendi. You pay for it and put it away in your pack. Alright, so now I've got some honey for the honeybird. I got my oil, I got my rope and grapples all set, and I was trained on how to do it. I delivered Shala his letter from his Aunt Shima. I've got stocked up on some extra rations, and like I'm not even close to my max load. Look at how much weight I can carry. This is beautiful. Alright, what a life. And the best part of the game. Hello, young man. You look like you could use some of our mostly new items. Pop, these items aren't new. You know that. I didn't say they were new, dummy. I said they were mostly new. In the world of sales, you've got to learn to accentuate the positive. In other words, lie. I didn't say that. You want to blow this sale? Just you listen and keep your mouth shut. As I was saying, we have the finest selection of mostly new items in the land of Tarna. What can I sell you? So I love the junk sellers because like ridiculous pop culture reference, like, you know, Sanford and Son, right? Their junk distillery. This would have been an old reference when this game came out in 1992. Nowadays, I would be shocked if any, you know, young person playing this had a clue who they were supposed to be, right? Like, oh my gosh. You there, you gonna buy something, or am I gonna have to charge you for sightseeing? You greet the junk dealers. Hello, what can we sell you today? Just look around. Have you ever seen such quality used items gathered anywhere? Every one is a guaranteed anachronism. Pop, don't you mean antique? I know what I mean. You keep out of this. As I was saying, they are all real antiques that you won't be able to buy anywhere else, so get them here. And I'm pretty sure, like, you see a sculpture of a black bird. The black bird shows up in every Quest for Glory game. As does the moose. You see a genuine imitation papier-mâché moose head, courtesy of the recycled prop department of Sierra Online. I love this game so much. Alright, what do you guys got for sale? Actually. Tinderbox. 200? 200 commons will not do. I say 170. You have got to be kidding! For this genuine, guaranteed, no money back antique, I can't accept less than 200 commons. Pop, it's only a tinderbox. Who's the dummy around here, dummy? At any rate, I'll accept 200 commons for the item. Look, I'll make you a deal for this. Well, he says 194. What if I get him to come to 185? Okay, it's a deal. What do you mean it's okay? You want to lose all of our money, dummy? I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming soon. Our only son is trying to give away all the things we worked for. This is it. It's the big one. Oh, Pop. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm coming, Elizabeth. You're always welcome back if you want to buy something. I feel like for sentimental reasons, I gotta get the bird. Ferrari was hunting it. It was in the Brigand Leader's treasure store in the first game. I'll give you 36. That's it. You got the Blackbird. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. You pay for it and put it away in your pack. Blackbird. It weighs 30 quarks. This Blackbird brings back memories of your wonderful vacation in Razier. Wasn't there one in Spielberg too? Too bad this is just a cheap plaster imitation. Nothing much happens. Oh, the junk sellers. Alright. Since it's like, yeah, the end of day one. And we have had quite a day. Let's actually save, because I don't want to have to go through all those purchases again. Whew. Let's go to the inn and rest for the night. Oh. Habari Bwana. Naharak Said Effendi. Welcome to the Welcome Inn, son of a sultan. I am known as the Welcome Woman. Krisha, the Mother of Magic, has a room for you here. It is the first door on the right after you go up the stairs. I hope it will serve you well. I must return to work now, but if you would like a meal, just take a seat at one of the tables. Alright, so there's the table. Is that a clown? It's a silly clown from Trial by Fire. Let's see here. Oh, there's always a post-it board or something. If you have need of magic, I shall be honored to serve you. Krisha. The laws of Tarna. Thou shalt harm none. Thou shalt not use magic upon the streets of Tarna. Thou shalt not take that which is not thine. Thou shalt behave with honor. I always have to laugh at, like, video game societies that have like the most simplistic legal codes and things like that, like just, you know, oh, like here's the rules, and it's like 4 or 5 items that you can quickly tick off, like, which isn't how it works in any modern society. Potion, pills, and positivity. Visit the apothecary for all your health needs. Good vibrations and potations for everyone. You need it? We got it. See us in the bazaar, the newly used emporium of irregular antiques and interesting items. Alright, so no quests per se, but a couple good little tidbits there. Now let's go say, let's pop a squat and eat some dinner, and then go to bed. Hello, hair of sunshine. What can I do for you? You greet the welcome woman. Marhaba, Effendi. You are most welcome here, he who is polite. You order a meal. I will bring your meal right out. Kind of this communal dining, deal, hanging out here with all these other random people at my table. Here is your feast, may it please you. This food looks strange, but smells delicious. You pay the welcome woman for your meal. Be welcome, and may you enjoy it. You enjoy your meal. It was very tasty, even if it was a bit strange. Alright, up the stairs we go. Let's find this room of ours. I got a chest for storing items. That's fun. After some rest, you feel better. There's that lying down animation that I love so much. Oh. The sun will come out tomorrow. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. Oh, it's the same welcome woman, so she has to work the dinner rush and the morning shift? That's cold. Good day, friend of paladins and kings. How best may I serve you? Wow, that is a loaded question. But I shall greet you politely. Marhaba, Effendi, you are most welcome here, he who is polite. And now I'm going to brag a little bit about being a prince. You tell the welcome woman about your adventures in Shapira. You are indeed quite a hero, seeker of peace. It has been very busy here already. It will be nice to lie down again on a soft bed. So I asked, could you imagine asking someone how their day was, and that's the answer they give you? We have a meal from my own family's recipes today. It is honeyed goat eyes with almonds and rice. It is one of my favorites. Everything about that sounds good except for the word eyes. Don't think I like that. There is talk of a stranger who has come to Tarna to bring peace. Hey, that's me. You will free us from the terror of war, will you not, one who seeks peace? You should visit with the apothecary before you leave the city again. He who walks far, he may be able to sell something you need. It is not just the room you warm with your sunshine, O Prince of Passion. Your words inflame my cheeks and other places. Oh, wow. All right. Apparently my communication skill is quite high, because that worked wonders. I will bring your meal out right now. Oh, she gave me a little over-the-shoulder, little look there. Love it. Gotta up that communication skill by flirting. Here is your feast. May it please you. This food looks strange but smells delicious. You pay the welcome woman for your meal. Be welcome and may you enjoy it. You enjoy your meal. It was very tasty, even if it was a bit strange. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh wow, the sneaking animation is slow. That's a little better. Alright, let's leave Tarna for a little bit. See what we can find outside. So this was the first game in the series that ditched the, you know, every screen leads to a different screen, and now this one has an over the, basically a map that you can explore and walk around on. So like, there's Tarna. A glacier hiccuped here, leaving behind a pile of giant hill-sized rocks. That's a very interesting looking rock formation, so you're basically just pixel hunting while you're out here. Oh gosh! No thank you. I don't want to... whatever that is. Run, 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 run. Why is it still chasing me? Get away! Ah! It's coming to the diagonal. No, 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 no. Leave me alone! Keep going! I'm a thief. I don't fight things. Especially not the, like, biggest jungle savanna dinosaur I've ever seen. Keep going. Keep going. Run, 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 run. I mean, eventually I have to be able to get away from it, right? Like, you would think. Oh my gosh, it's still there! What do I have to do to put distance on this thing? Oh. Because I am in no shape to fight a terror-running savanna dinosaur. I don't hear it anymore. Is that, you know? Didn't get away from it yet. I mean, what is this doing to my poor, like, stamina? Actually, stamina's not bad. Keep going, keep going. Keep running. This thing is terrible. This is probably the thrilling content everyone's tuning in for, is to watch my guy running in abject terror from the very first enemy he encounters. One of the problems with those random number generators is the encounters are not scaled to your level in any way, shape, or form. So, like, had it been one of those giant ants or one of those croca humans, I would have probably tried to fight it. I don't think I'm up for fighting this thing. And if I go back to, like, am I able to sneak away from it? Nope, because it finds you. Well, I just undid a whole bunch of stuff. You know what, like, just, yeah, this is going to take the rest of my life. Ow! Oh my gosh. Hit it! Hit it! Ow! Yeah, this thing is outmatching me. I can't even, like, get a hit on it. Ow! Oh, yeah, I dodged it. Yeah, that's not a fight I can win. Oh, why on earth is this just, will it not let me get away from it? Because that's what you're supposed to do, according to the entire book, is you just run away from this kind of monster, because you are not in a position to fight it. Like, it's supposed to be a hard fight even for the fighter when you first encounter it. And here we go. Still running. So how's everyone's day? Very excited that tomorrow we're getting a big update for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Fine. Oh my god, there it is. You can't escape this thing. They're finally adding the AI teammates back into the game. They should have been in there at launch, but you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess. So excited to get those and start playing with that. I've already been playing some with the new gun update that they came out with a couple days ago, so that was kind of fun. Oh, between the screen bouncing and the, like, 12 seconds of soundtrack that are just looping over and over again, I don't remember this part being... Oh my gosh, that was, like, literally... That was, like, 10 minutes. That's insufferable. Okay. Wow, that took so long. Yeah, no crap, it's 2, because in-game I just ran for like 5 hours. The rocks here form a small alcove where some very interesting looking plants are growing. On the far side you see some animals watching over the plants. They look like meerkats with wings. They must be meerbats. This vine is covered with ripe, bright fruit. These vines look like they are covered in sharp, spiky bits. Well, good thing I have a rope and grapple. You retrieve the fruit with your magic grapnel and place both carefully away in your pack. That's right. Fruit of the venomous vine. Now where's that honeybird? You don't want to be late for your meeting tomorrow, so you head for your room so that you'll be well rested. Well, didn't really... So day 1 was like the busiest day on the planet. Day 2, I ran away from a dinosaur for 6 hours, and then I managed to get a piece of fruit from a vine. But didn't get to give it to the guy who needs it, so I'm just gonna hold on to it, I guess. Nope, now we're sneaking. You get up just in time for your meeting and quickly head to the Hall of Judgment, which has the best music in the game. 2 months ago, the Simbani requested that we aid them in their war against the Leopard Men. It was the decision of this council to send emissaries to the Leopard Men to determine their grievances. The peace mission was ambushed at night by creatures or beings unknown. Evidence in the account of the sole survivor of the ambush, Khatib Makaram, indicate the Leopard Men. A warrior of Tarna, Rishaka Darkrisha, was discovered missing from the bodies of the emissaries. Signs and scent indicate some sort of struggle, then all trace of Rishaka was lost. Rishaka Darkrisha is presumed to be dead, or else a prisoner of the Leopard Men. It is our duty to seek revenge upon the Leopard Men for those who are lost. The Liontars had no business involving themselves in the deeds of humans. The peace mission should never have occurred. It is the duty of all those in Tarna to care for her people, and the humans are as much the people of Tarna as the lion tars. The warriors of Tarna desire revenge, and the right to gain honor through battle. There is no honor in war, warrior of Tarna. There is only death. My magic indicates that there are signs of demonic activity. If demons are involved, it is they who are the enemy, not the leopard men. Council of Judgment, I, Rakesh Sa Tarna, stand before you. I swear by my honor to prevent the war and to bring peace to all Tarna. Rakesh Sa Tarna has sworn by his honor to bring peace to Tarna. If he fails, he shall be deemed honorless and shall be banished from Tarna forever. That's awfully high stakes. And if he succeeds, what does he get? Do you, Prince of Shapira, also swear by your honor to bring peace? Sure. The council will respect the honor of Rakesh Sa Tarna and allow him time to fulfill his oath. Oh, okay, that's what he's buying time. King Raja orders Rakesh and the Prince of Shapira to meet with him in his chambers immediately. Raja Sa Tarna, I stand before you. Rakesh Sa Tarna, you stand before me in honor. This again. You tell Raja you stand before him. You stand before me in honor, human. Rakesh, are you so besotted by humans that you pledge your honor for them? What in the name of Sekhmet do you think you are doing? I have always pledged my honor to save lives, my lord. You, human, do you understand what it means to pledge honor? I think this is the right answer. You tell Raja the meaning of honor. When I want a lecture upon honor from you, I will ask it, human. You did ask him, Raja, after all. When I want your comments, Rakesh, I shall ask for them. Rakesh, you and I have disagreed on many things, but I have always cared for you as my brother. I care greatly for you, Raja, and respect you as well. However, if I feel that Tarna must go to war, it shall go to war. Even if I must strip you of all honor, Rakesh, Tarna will go to war. I only request that you wait until my friend here and I have done all we can to prevent this war. I will wait, but do not take too long. If the Simbani march against the leopard men, I intend that Tarna shall aid them. He's like Gowron, jeez. You, human, do you have anything further to say? You start to tell Raja about Shapira. Enough of this prattle! Rakesh, I cannot understand why you risk your honor and your life for humans. You could stay here in Tarna as my advisor or lead my armies as a commander. To risk everything for peace is beyond my understanding. This is an old argument between us, Raja's mother's son. Must my friend hear it? Human, leave us now. You say goodbye to Raja. I will meet you just outside the gates of Tarna. Then we will go to the Simbani village together. So there's an awful lot of hand-holding for the first part of the game here. I only really get like one full day to explore the city and make any purchases I might need before we take off. It feels very good to be back in my homeland, my friend. This is the savannah, the high grasslands that teem with animals. There are few animals which will bother a traveler here. The zebras and other herd animals will avoid you. Even the tigers will seek other prey. However, there are things that are not quite animals. They have little fear of humans and may attack. The field guide to Eastern Fracana will help you, so study it well. I will be using my skills as a paladin to avoid danger. As a paladin becomes more in tune with the essential rightness of the universe, he gains certain new abilities, such as healing. The more good one does, the more good things one can do. I have been a paladin for a long time now, ever since the demons last invaded this land. We must prevent this war between people and drive any demons back to the world from which they came. It is good for you to get away from Tarna, my friend. Tarna is not a place for one of your skills. What are you talking about? It is getting dark and this looks like a good place to camp for the night. It is always best to have a campfire at night. It drives off many things. If you don't yet own a tinderbox, I would advise you to purchase one when you return to Tarna. See, like that'd be one of those things that if I didn't already know to buy, might not have, and then, I'm in trouble. Rakesh starts a fire, and you share some food he brought with him. Then you both lie down to sleep. The little fire bip going, you can barely see it. Good morning, my friend. Let's continue our journey to the Simbani village. Gosh, my 2 hours are going to be up before I even get to really do anything. But that's okay. This is all laying important foundation. There are far too many temptations there for you, I'm afraid. Me? This guy? The guy who robbed the drummer? Still, you have shown yourself to be a force for great good. I honor you for that, and count you my friend. Forgive me, excuse me. Oof. I don't have the mute on button handy like I used to. See, I'm an honorable thief. I do not know how your skills will aid us in our mission of peace, but I trust you will think of something. I'm sneaky, I'm resourceful, I'll get it done. One with your skills must be very clever, as well as physically fit in order to survive, but please try not to dishonor us amongst friends. It would be difficult for me to justify your actions to the Simbani if you decided to borrow something from them, particularly since we will be their guests. Gosh, I get it. And again, this is the problem with the thief. There's just nothing to do for your skills with your class. Habari Mizi Mingjod. Missouri Lion Man Rakesh, it is good to see you. It is good to see you, Mingoji. I have here a friend and brave warrior from afar to see the wonders of your village. Habari Buana. You say hello to the elder. Missouri Buana. Behold the village of the Simbani, from the pen where the injured cattle stay, the huts where we sleep, and the places where we work and play. Enter and be welcome. We are most honored, Mizi Mingoji, to enter your village, Kwaheri. Kwaheri Simba Rakesh. Kwaheri Buana. Oh, it's the person who gave me the cold shoulder in Tarna. We're back. Hujambo Mabwana. Hatajambo Uhura. Hujambo Simba. You both look healthy and happy to be home again. It's very good to be home. I'd be happy to show you both the way of the Simbani. We are honored. Come then, we will meet with the leader of the Simbani, the Laban. Man, I am just meeting heads of state left and right. Habari Laban Makumba. Should I bow? Yeah, he's a king. We don't do that here. Missouri warrior Uhura. Laban, I, Uhura, warrior of the Simbani, be standing before you with 2 warriors from far lands. Habari warriors. Missouri Sana, Laban Makumba. It is good to see you again, great leader of the Simbani people. It is good to see you, warrior Rakesh. I didn't even get a chance to greet him. I have come here to bring peace to your people and the leopard men. I have sworn this by my honor. Missouri warrior Rakesh, bring the leopard men chief to his knees before me, and you shall have this peace you pledge. What has caused this great anger for the leopard men, Laban Mikumwa? The leopard men have always been our enemies. They be sneaky and not to be trusted, for they only travel at night. They only come out at night. The worst of all be that they use magic. The leopard man is the enemy. If the Simbani be seeking a lost calf in the jungle at night, then the leopard man uses magic against him. A Simbani cannot fight magic, so he must retreat. The leopard man will not meet the Simbani in a fair fight. The leopard man will always be our enemies, and now they have made us call for war. They stole from us the spear of death, and for that they shall die. Then they will no longer be our enemy. There are ways to resolve the conflict between the Simbani and the leopard men other than through waging war. I would like to see you, Laban of the Simbani, and the chief of the leopard men. Speak your grievances before the Hall of Judgment in Tarna. Perhaps there can yet be a peaceful resolution of conflict. No, Rakesh. The Spear of Death is stolen, and we will fight to regain our pride. The worth of the spear will be paid in blood, not words. I have spoken. Quahirani. Quaheri, Laban. Farewell, Laban of the Simbani. May we yet meet again in peace. You all walk back to Uhura's hut to rest and discuss things before evening. It is good to be back in your own hut again, is it not, Uhura? Good. Very good, but Simba well worth leaving my home for. The Laban was most gracious to see us, yet I felt as though we were not welcome. I do not understand, for I have always respected him. How did we offend him, Uhura? I be not knowing, Rakesh. The Simbani have lost much honor with the stealing of the Spear of Death. Still, for the Laban not to listen to your words of peace be not right. Perhaps he will listen another time. Alright, I gotta... I can finally do something again! Holy moly! The Laban be my mother's brother, and he has always been kind to me. I not know what be troubling him that he not listening. This village be where I played as a child. It be our home for this time. When the time of the little rains come, we move to another village. This way the cattle always have plenty food to eat. Oh, important, important. The Spear of Death be the most powerful weapon for the Simbani. Only the best of Labans may have the spear. Our Laban is the best of Labans. Simba be very happy here. Many people here be holding and playing with Simba all the time. Everyone here his family. As one of the best of the warriors, I be having my own hut. It needed to be fixed up when I got back, but it is again home. Simba says, Simbi me Simbi. Cute. It will not be easy to bring peace unless the Laban desires it. It is easy to force war upon others, but not to force peace. When we see the villagers, look at their faces. If there is war with the leopardmen, many of the young warriors will be dead a year from now. If there is war with the demons, they will all be dead. If the Simbani be at war, Rakesh, so too I be. I be a Simbani warrior. I have pledged my honor to bring peace to your people. You did not return to a village to die in a meaningless war. I swear it. As long as the Spear of Death is missing, I do not think the Laban will listen to the words of peace. I smell a quest. If we could get the spear to return, if we get the leopardmen to return the spear, the war might end without bloodshed. I am returning to Tarna in the morning. My hind leg is bothering me again, so you, my friend, will have to do the exploring without me. I am sorry to have to leave you. It be time we be sitting too much. Maybe we go out to the village. The villagers be wanting to see you again, Rakesh. They be killing a young bullock in your honor, and the blood be very fresh. The Simbani celebrate your arrival with meat, milk, and dancing. It is late when you finally make it back to your hut. We were treated royally by the Simbani. That was meat from the Laban's own herd. I will head back to Tarna at first light, and then I clicked. Hand was a little eager there. If you can find the Spear of Death, we may be able to convince the Laban that war is unnecessary. Good luck. You will need all your skills to restore the peace here. I suggest that it will be most essential for you to maintain a sense of balance about things. I also think some give and take may be required. This is oddly cryptic advice. You talk about the events of the day. It was indeed an exciting day today, young hero. You say good night. Good night, my friend. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. Rakesh left the hut at first light. You vaguely remember hearing his farewell. And I have another chest. Yeah, let's see it. The chest is empty. Darn, the Spear of Death isn't there. Alright. Gosh, so far this game has been just one long cutscene. And now I'm finally back in the driver's seat. Oh. Alright, so let's see. We got the Simbani village. We got my hut, Uhura's hut, the Laban's hut, and nothing else matters. This is an obvious target. This flag seems to move with the wind. A place to practice my dagger throwing, no doubt. Oh gosh, that one went flying off. Gotta grind out these skills. The daggers you threw, the daggers you retrieve. I have 13 daggers. I thought I had 14. Did I not get back the dagger that I hit Harami with? The daggers you threw, the daggers you retrieve. Oh, 13. I guess I didn't get back the dagger I used on him. I mean, good thing I had plenty. Throwing skill is climbing. Communication's up. Honor is climbing a little bit. It's not great. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wind has changed. The daggers you threw, the daggers you retrieved. Okay, good. So the daggers that aren't hitting the target, I'm not just losing. That's that is good to know, because otherwise we would not be testing those daggers ever again. Welcome, Prince of Shapira. Uhura be telling us that you soon hear. I am Yesufu. You greet Yesufu, Missouri, Prince of Shapira. Oh gosh, don't touch him. Talk to him. I am the son of the Laban. I am also a very good Awari player. That is the game you see before me. This is the game of Awari. I will be happy to show you how it is played. The side near me be my side. The hole on the other end of your left be my home. Oh. Let's go ahead and turn that off. The hole on the other side be your home. 3 stones be put in all the other holes. We will be taking turns moving stones from one hole to another. You move first, pick a hole. Alright. If the last stone lands in your home, then you get one more turn. If the last stone lands in an empty hole, then you capture all the stones across from it. The game ends when either side have no more stones. We've been playing just for fun because you have no cows. I let you play first. Okay. I mean, this is basically Moncala. Now you go again. Very good move. You got my stones. Boom! Off to a killer start. Now it'd be your turn to move stones. Now you go again. It'd be my move. It'd be your turn to move stones. Now you go again. Very good move. You got my stones. I mean, look, Yesufu, I don't want to be rude here, but I am crushing you. Now would be my move. It'd be my move. Be your turn. Very good move. You got my stones. Now this game is over. You have more stones in your home than I have in mine. You be the winner. You play a good game. Maybe we play again. My gosh, that was a slaughtering. Maybe we play another time. Although, if I remember correctly, that game is important for boosting your intelligence score. It's like really important for magic users to play that a lot. But considering that I just like trounced him on the first try, I don't... Habari, hero of Shapira. This is the place where the Simbani practice balance and judgment. This is the wrestling bridge. The last part of the initiation contests are held here. You say hello to Uhura. See Jumbo, hero. I just be seeing if you have any questions which need to be answered. Two warriors be standing on the bridge and facing each other. They each be trying to make the other lose his balance. The skill of balancing important, but so too be judging the right moves to counter your opponent and knock him off. This be a tough competition and requires much practice. Very good, young hero. You will be learning well how to balance on the bridge. All right, come on, across the bridge. Let's see here. Good. Let's build it. Look at that. I'm not even falling off. The tightrope guy from Shapira would be so proud. That's good, phenomenal. When several young Simbani wish to be warriors at the same time, then they compete with each other to be initiated. The winner will get the prize of his asking if the Laban thinks he is worthy. The bridge be a good place to practice. Be building up your agility. Agility be good for dodging the claws of monsters. Missouri, young friend. My job as warrior today means I be doing much walking around the village. I have plenty of time to stop and talk with you. Kwaheri, friend. Remember, if you need to speak with me, you can find me in my hut at night. Don't come too late. I do need to sleep. Alright, so I practiced my dagger throwing. Let's get some sneaky practice in here. And by sneaking, I mean agility practice. My gosh. Oh! Oh, good! So here, okay, this is part of the initiation. I can jump. I can drop down. I can go to my left, or I can go to my right. Walk forward. Walk forward. With that little somersault. Drop. Give me a right. Give me a left. Oh, I'm so... Oh, go! I fell! I fell! You got a little dizzy up there. Maybe you'd better get some rest before continuing. It's day 5. Oh, my stamina is like shot. But agility and vitality are up. That's great. Here we go. Let's actually just bang out some quick rest. There we go. After an hour, I do feel better. I saw a couple items of note on the map. Let me try talking to the Laban myself, see if I can't get more clues about how this... The guard bars the way with his spear. You guess this is not a good time to visit the Laban. Fine. Habari, Buona. Missouri, Buona. Kwaheri, Buona. Alright. Before we go back out into the savannah of death, let's give it a quick save. Now listen to this music. As you approach this pool of bubbling water, you feel a sense of serenity and peace. hands down, love the Pool of Peace music. The impala looks at you and the cheetah without fear. The cheetah lying on the rock looks at you calmly. You drink from the cold, clear water. It has a slightly sweet taste and tingles in your mouth. That sounds like magic to me. You fill your water skin from the pool. You fill your water skin from the pool. You fill your water skin from the pool. I can't believe I had to do each one individually. I have water from the Pool of Peace. It looks like water, smells like water, but tastes like ginger ale. Mmm. Alright. So I have the feather for the honey for when I find the honey bird. I have the venomous vine fruit. I still need the gem of the guardian. And what was it? The heart, fruit from the heart of the world. Oh, I'm actually really missing not having a quest-like tree that I can look at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. Because out into the savannah we go. We need to continue to explore and look around. You are looking at one of the savannah maps that came with your famous Explorer's Correspondence course guide to East Fricana. That sounds like an enemy. It's a gigantic ant. The battle is about to begin. Oh, I wrecked that thing with my daggers. Ow, stop it. I stab you. I stab you. Stop biting me. Ha! Take that. You don't find anything useful. Pick up a few good throwing rocks. Did I get all my daggers back? Throwing daggers, you have 5. Each weighs 90 quarks. This dagger is an all-purpose dagger balanced for throwing. Alright, so before I leave this screen, how on earth do I get my daggers back? Because I am not going through that again where I have to, like, buy fresh ones every time. You don't find anything useful. I don't need more rocks. Do I just get them when I leave? You retrieve your daggers before continuing on your journey. Okay. They did not make that clear at all. Alright, well, it looks like it's getting late. Let's head back to ye old, yep, the village. No. I'm trying to go to the village. I'm on, like, the completely wrong side of it. Oh, it's nighttime. Hujamba, Buana. It's a different guy at night. You say hello to the elder. Missouri, Buana. You tell the elder goodbye. Kwahiri, Buana. Okay, go sneaking into town. The night is still young. Will the guy talk to me? The guard bars his way. Alright, fine. What about behind the guy's hut? Anyone else back here? Nope, nobody. Just the little cage and the little game board. Alright. Little fire going there. That's kind of cute. Think again. I can't sleep in Rakisha's spot? Oh, that's kind of fun. I just sit down, think about my day. Stealth is up, throwing is up. Yay! Oh. Have a good night's sleep till morning. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. Okay. Walk like a normal person around town. Alright, I should do my routines. But before I do, it's time to... The guard bars his way. Alright, fine. I mean, I assume at some point I'm going to need to talk to him again if I'm going to find out more about the Laban, about any of these people. Time to increase that throwing skill. The daggers you threw, the daggers you retrieve. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this like twice a day. Okay, nice. Build up that skill a little bit. How am I doing on stamina? Oof, like that uses like half of it. Alright. Resting here could be hazardous to your health. Best to reconsider. Okay, yeah, let's not rest around all the pointy objects. Ah, new guy. Welcome, Prince of Shapira. It be not often the Simbani have such a guest. I be the storyteller of the Simbani. I will be most interested in learning more about you and your adventures. I am certain they will make an interesting story. You greet the storyteller. It be indeed an honor to deal with one so polite and knowledgeable in the customs of other peoples. Alright, talk to me, sir. Stories be many things. Stories be lies. Stories be truths. Stories be quests. Stories be ways of looking at the world with different eyes. I have a story for you, if you wish to hear it. It be the story of a magic drum. I give you this story. There once was a people, a proud people, a peaceful people, a people who had no enemy. Then one night a thief stole into their village and stole their magic spear. I wonder who this could be. Now the people have an enemy. Now the people can have no peace. But who be this enemy? Who be the thief who stole the magic spear? That is not known. Then the next day a warrior was found in front of the village of these people. That warrior was dying. That warrior have in his hand a magic drum. That warrior have on his lips a name. That name be Leopard Man, and the warrior, he die. These be the questions of the story. Why did the warrior have the magic drum? Why did the warrior say Leopard Men? Why did the warrior die? I have given you this story. Now the questions are yours to do with what you will. So the Leopard Men ended up with the spear, and the Simbani got the drum of magic. The Simbani people have many stories. Do you wish to hear the story about the warrior woman? I mean, Uhura? Sure, talk to me about her. There once was a warrior, a mighty warrior, a proud warrior, a warrior who was also a woman. Now this warrior who was a woman wanted to have a baby. A baby must have a father. A father must have a wife. A wife cannot be a warrior. This be the way of the warrior woman's people. So the warrior woman leave her people. She travel very far. She travel where a warrior can be a wife. The people miss this warrior woman. The people miss her strength. The people miss her courage. The people miss her words. Then one day the warrior woman come back. At her side is a small child, yet the woman is still a warrior. Will the people learn that a warrior woman can be a wife? Will the people learn that the warrior woman be still a woman? Will the people learn that it be wrong to call a person one thing or another, but not both? I have given you this story. Now the questions are yours to do with what you will. A storyteller be to open the mind and heart of the listener. A storyteller knows no answers, only questions. Do you wish to hear a new story? Fine, tell me your new story. I give you this story. Once there was a thief. How did he know? This thief was a very skilled thief. This thief could hide so that no man could see him. This thief could sneak so that no man could hear him. This thief lived in a village. It was a quiet village. It was a peaceful village. It was a village where everyone was a friend to another. It was the best of villages. It was the worst of villages. Then one day, the thief decided to steal from his own village. The thief sneaked into someone's hut and stole something. The thief was so quiet that no one could hear. the thief was so sly that no one could tell he was the thief. Now the village be not a quiet village, for everyone accuses the other of being a thief. Now the village be not a peaceful village, for everyone thinks another is the thief. Now the people of the village have no friends, for every man may be an enemy. Did the thief gain something by stealing, or did he lose? I have given you this story. Now the questions are yours to do with what you will. Yeah, I get it. Between you and Rakesh, you're really laying it on thick that I have no role in this game. As a thief, my class is just completely neglected. You tell the storyteller about your adventures in Shapira. Asante, hero of Shapira, I can find many stories in the words you tell. You say goodbye to the storyteller. May your life be always filled with stories. Alright, time to go practice a little bit on the old wrestling bridge, get my agility up there, and then I think back out into the savannah, because I gotta start looking for the Simbani village and this giant tree. Go left, go right, give me a step. Let's do a somersault. Nice. Drop it. And another step. There we go. We're getting a real acrobatics workout today. Oh, fell off. You got a little dizzy up there. Maybe you'd better get some rest before continuing. After some rest, you feel better. Oh, that's right, because I never did rest after I practiced my daggers. I just went straight here. But, that's right, agility is up, communication is up from talking to the guy, and, stamina is still kind of a mess. But that's okay, because we got... Wait a minute. It tastes very refreshing. Haha, now we're talking. Look at that. That's much better. Okay. So, unlike... it's day 6. It's taken this long to really have some sort of freedom of movement and the ability to set my own schedule. But we're getting into it. A lot has taken place already, and a bunch of it was a sort of on rails, and that's okay. Because now we have the freedom to solve these quests thief style, and that's what's important. But I think that is probably as good a place as any to stop for the night. So I want to say thank you again for tagging along and continuing our quest for glory, and we will pick this up next week here in the Simbani village. So don't forget, if you want to follow along, be sure to give a follow on Twitch, and you'll be notified whenever I go live. Alright, have a lovely evening.